Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, coming to you with a message for the collective. But before we get started, let's cleanse the energy of the space. And today we'll use one of my favorite decks, the Animal Guides deck. So let's see, Divine Animal Guides, what message do you have for the collective today? Animal Guides, what message do you have for the collective today? Animal Guides, what message do you have for the collective today? So let's split the deck, see what we get. We have, oh, it's pretty cards. Okay, Release, 13, Peacock, and then 5, the 5 of water, the Dragonfly. So it says, it's time to release the past and move on to something new. The ending is the first step on the way to a happier future. Release. And it's a beautiful white peacock. And it's like just illuminated. White butterfly, a white rose. 1 plus 3 is 4, which means your foundation, you're getting your structure together, you're releasing. And then we have 5 of water, the dragonfly. It says, focus upon the fact that Source loves you and always has the highest of intentions for you. A positive outlook makes it easier to recover from life's little difficulties so that you can move onward and upward. Like a little dragonfly, they flit around, boop, 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 boop. They flit and move around. So we have the dragonfly there. He's getting some, I guess, nectar from the flowers and just enjoying life. 5 is all about change. So we go from 4, getting your foundation together, releasing, to 5, where you're changing. You're making that change. So we'll do a 5-card spread today, beginning with your immediate past, which is 9 of air, sea lion. So it's a sea lion. He's sitting on top of some rocks that's in the middle of the ocean, and it's just very turbulent. There's a lot of activity. It's a very cloud-filled night. The moon is getting covered, but he's sitting there relaxed, at peace. And it says, your worries and fears aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. Now, 9 is all about completions, endings. So it's the changeover, and we just had the release card. We're releasing what no longer serves you, and now saying the same thing. We're let going of, in this case with air, being the mental, being the swords, it's telling you to let go of any negativity that you have in your mind, thoughts that don't serve you. So that's your immediate past. Your present is more 9s. 9 of earth. And earth is all about your grounding. So remember, again, getting grounded. Your emotions are swirling, rather your thoughts are swirling around, but now you're getting grounded. Again, focusing on that release. And it says, ragdoll cat, your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. And the ragdoll cat, you see, its eyes are closed. But with this, it's the earth, so it's grounding. Also your foundation, in the sense that it is your base. It's your root chakra. It's where your material and financial well-being reside, your family, all of that. And you can see in the distance, outside the window, there's a beautiful flower garden that's very abundance. And then your immediate future, we have strength, 11, which is a master number. It's all about super new beginning. So we have these 9. So now you're in your immediate future. So it's like very much beginning. The infinity symbol goes on. And we have the Maasai lion and a lamb. So this lamb has no fear, lying next to this lion that's been a bit tamed, with these little daisies tied into its hair, into its mane. And it says, true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. Have tremendous personal power and courage. So as you're letting go and releasing and moving forward, like the dragonfly, you're flitting around, knowing that Source protects you. You have that strength. So you can also rely on your inner strength. You don't have to worry or fear anything. Just as this lamb is sitting just as contentedly, that's the same way you'll be in your immediate future. So your distant past is 7 of air, so more emotion, no, more rather mental. And with it being 7, it's all about also spirituality. So it says magpie in your inner wisdom. It says magpie, and you see, has all these collected all these little trinkets inside of his nest because they're very colorful, they shine, and that's what magpies like. And it says, caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. And this is all about you releasing. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. So be careful. You can never trust. I'm not going to let me rephrase. I was about to say you can never trust a smiling face because there's a song, "Smiling Faces Tell Lies," but just be aware of people around you. Use your mind to sort of pierce theirs, if you could say, like a sword is piercing. So be mindful, and we'll go deeper into each card. But let's get this down. So your distant future is Knight of Air. So we now have three air cards, and it's decisive, focused, driven, impulsive. And look at this thoroughbred racehorse. He's at full speed, galloping full length out, and he's just as happy and excited. The wind is blowing his mane and his tail. He's pretty much leapt off the floor. That's how off the ground. That's how fast he's moving. And with that, it's just telling you the knights are the ones that look charging into the action, ready to take care of things. They're gallant. They're um, loyal. They just make sure that everything gets done. They protect the king and the queen. And it says thoroughbred horse, get ready for progress to speed up. So once you release all of this stuff, you can now have those blocks removed so you can move forward. And it says this situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. So there's no need to hesitate. Trust yourself. Know that what you're doing is right and make that decision. But don't let emotions get involved. You're using your mind, your thoughts, and you're being positive, obviously, and knowing that you have inner strength. So the bottom card is release again. So we have release. So I'll put that here. So that basically what this is telling you is it's time to release whatever negative thoughts you had or thoughts of self-doubt. It's time for you to let those go so that you can move forward. And once you let it go, you will have speed that you couldn't even imagine. Whipping through, you're going forth. You have the money that you can do as well. So let's go deeper into the Seven of Air. So animal guides, what can you tell us about the Seven of Air? Where is this caution? It will help you make the most, will help you to avoid the loss of valuables, and not just material, but also your time and such. Tell us some more about that. And all the cards fell, so let me get these all up. So also keep in mind, this reading may not be for everyone. It's a collective general reading. So what you want to do with that is just take from it what you will. If this is beginning to sound like something that you're going through, pay attention, because I'm not there to ask you questions or you to give me feedback. So look at it and learn how you can apply to what's going on in your life. So now let's get back to the regularly scheduled program of Seven of Air. Animal guides tell us more about that. Nine of Fire. So more nines, 999. And it says gazelle. And again, just like the thoroughbred horse is leaping and running, the gazelle is doing as well. And look, next to the typical prey item for a lion would be a gazelle. And it says, you've worked hard, and what you've created is impressive and worthy of protecting. Annoying challenges may pop up, but don't worry. You'll get through them just as you have in the past. And that's good, because what it's telling you is, again, 9 is completions. You don't have to worry. But with fire, that's the wands. That's your passion, your creativity, your drive push you onwards. And it's saying that you don't have to worry, even if when challenges come. So as you're doing this releasing, you're cleansing yourself, you're getting rid of what no longer serves you. Things will be challenges. You may bring up some memories or thoughts that may, I don't like to use the word trigger, but may cause you to think of things, and just don't worry about it. It's something that you can take care of. You'll work it through, and it'll be past you, and you will move forward with great speed, just as a gazelle, just as a thoroughbred horse. So tell us some more about this. Worked hard. So you worked hard with your creativity, your passion. Tell us some more animal guides, if you will. Oh, I love this card too. 6 of Water. So remember, we had the 5 of Water with the dragonfly. Now we have 6. And 6 is all about loyalty, self-sacrifice. So you see a goose with her 2 little goslings. They're surrounded by these pretty little flowers. There's a water tower in the back. So again, water, symbolic of your emotions. And it says, the love and care of children could become an important part of your life, or people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed. So again, releasing, I just said about how as you're releasing, memories and things that happened in the past, traumas, wounds, what have you, can come up, but you'll get past them. And it says, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. But so in this case, it's looking more of you releasing memories. So you may have had some memories in the past that are resurfacing, because when you look back at the seven, remember it said watch as well as what others might be doing behind your back. So maybe someone in your childhood did something behind your back and it's now resurfacing. So that's something that you can take a look at. And as you're doing this healing, because this is a healing journey with releasing and moving forward, be kind to yourself. When things come up, address them. If you don't want to acknowledge them, rather, and if you don't want to address them at that time, set it aside and then go forward. But just know that as you're going through this, you have the strength to do it. You have the strength, the mental capacity, all of that. And it's good for you to let things go, because the more you hold on to things, the less chance you have of getting something new. A closed fist can't receive. So let's move to the immediate past, and with the sea lion. So animal guides, tell us some more about this sea lion, the nine of air. Their worries and fears are not even real. They're just because they're focusing on the negative, but be like the sea lion and let it go. So let's see what we get. Three of earth, so more earth. Three is Trinity, it's past, present, future, and that's important because you're releasing. So you're going through the past, you're at the present, and then looking, your present prepares your future. And it says miniature poodle dog. Your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions, listening to your heart, and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. Like this little miniature poodle received the blue ribbon. And again, just like the cat in the background, there's a beautiful floral, just like it's a garden, but it's with wildflowers, and they're just in full bloom. Earth again, grounding, it's profit, your abundance, your money. And it's the same thing. So in this case, what it's telling you is to listen to your heart. So this isn't so much of a career. So we'll look at it more with your passions, listen to your heart, do what brings you joy. That's what you're doing. You're clearing away things that's coming from your past that have been holding you back, not letting you live your most brilliant life. And that's what you want to do. And that's what I help people do with PYJynJoy, is to help you to get unstuck so you can be your brilliant self and move past any blockages that you have that's preventing you from excelling. So, what more can you tell us about this immediate past, animal guides? What more can you tell us about that? And we have the star. This is lovely. 17. 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 is the abundance. Remember, 8 is the infinity symbols on its side. So it says, Oriole, you are about to make a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. And that's just what this said. It says to have more joy brings you joy. The worry, remember in this card, it was saying your worries and fears aren't real. So this is just letting you know again, that's not the case. The star is shining, it's bright in the night sky. The Oriole is sitting there on the picture that has waters just rolling out across this dry stones that could have been a riverbed at one point, and now it's dried out, and now the water is coming back, so that's you releasing. And look how it looks like the feathers of the peacock, the water. So basically, you are just needing to know that all this cleansing, this healing that you're going through, it's again the water, it flows through, it cleanses you. And you could also maybe take a spirit bath, um, a spiritual bath, so that you can, even when you do your shower, it's as simple as that. As the water is cleansing you, think of letting go of what those things are. So the water is draining it off of your body, out off of your mind, and down the drain. You don't have to think about it. You're cleansing yourself inside and out, spiritually, mentally, physically. So let's move to the present. Animal guides, tell us some more about this nine of earth. What are we learning from this ragdoll cat? And the thing too is think of the qualities of these animals as they're drawn. And that's again emphasizing what you should take on. So this little ragdoll cat is so content it's sleeping on the edge of doesn't even worry about falling. It doesn't need to see, it's resting, it's at peace because it is content. Your financial security, you don't have to be worried. So tell us some more about that. King of water. And we have the emperor penguin, warm-hearted, devoted, loving, faithful. So you are pretty much in control. Look, the emperor penguin, they're in the Antarctic, and he's the one that sits on the egg. Well, he doesn't sit on it because he has it on top of his feet, and he lowers his body to keep it warm. So you have the 4 little babies there cuddled up next to him because it's pretty brutally cold. And it says, a trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. And that could be someone who may help you as you're doing this release. You may seek a mentor or a spiritual guide, someone who, a coach like myself, I'm a life coach, someone who can help you process these changes and thoughts that are coming up from your childhood. And that's always something good to do, because when you have someone who's not, it's like the third party in it, because you have the truth, their truth, your truth, and then the real truth. So when you have a third party involved, they can really see it through eyes that are not distorted in any way and can give you, like it said, speaks directly from the heart. So tell us some more about this present. You've done this release on the divine. The collective has done this release on their own and now is seeking further guidance. The deeper they go, the more help they would like. So tell us some more about that. And it says, from King of Water to King of Fire, inspiring, dramatic, ambitious, wise. And that's the Katanga lion. He's sitting there looking at a little bird in a tree, and he's like so huge compared. So this is like a full tree, but the lion is even bigger, to let you know, again, more strength, more lions. And again, it's not worried about this little smaller creature. It's staring at it like, what are you up to? So, but it's again this wise person that's coming to help you. And it says, now is your moment to step up to a leadership role. Don't look back, don't back away from the spotlight, as your plans will be successful as long as you stay focused upon the big picture. And your big picture is releasing things that no longer serve you and taking on the leadership and controlling your narrative, your life. Take control of that, whereas things in the past may have been what was controlling you. And maybe that's what it was too, where it was maybe controlling parents, it could be siblings, it could be friends, something, somewhere they were more in control of you than you were. And it's letting you know with 2 king cards that you are in control. You need to take the leadership role of your emotions, your passion, your creativity, your life, your drive. It's now in your hands. You're cleansing this all away. So then that way, you're not going to let someone else step in and control you. You are being told and guided to control yourself. And that's what you need to do. So let's move to this strength, your immediate future. What's going on with that, animal guides, that you can tell us? We have the strength, so the collective has learned more. Tell us some more about that. Sun. So we had the star, now we have the sun. And it says 19, 1 plus 9 is 10, which is 1, new beginnings. And also 1 plus 7 is 8, and 8 is again the abundance. So you have the sun, bluebird, and the bluebird is sitting there. Again, sunflowers, just like the sun, and the blue butterfly. Butterflies are always about change, transformation, beautiful things emerging, and that's what you're doing. You're releasing. So it's as if you were like a little caterpillar gone inside your chrysalis, thinking about things, clearing things out, and you will emerge not only stronger but more beautiful. So it says your plans will work out well, bringing you happiness, prosperity, and success. You'll garner the recognition for your accomplishments you so richly deserve. And that's what you're doing. You're clearing things away so that you can allow these channels, like these 5 streams, to produce. So your love, your prosperity, your career, your family, friends, all of that can now prosper because you've released those blocks. That dry riverbed was like your life. It was being controlled by someone else and from the past, your childhood, and now it's free to go forward. So what more can you tell us about this immediate future, animal guides? What more can you tell us about that? And we have two of earth, so more earth, two. So again, balance. And that's the thing too, you have to, as you're releasing, balance your emotions, balance your mental, so that you are, again, maintaining control. You're not too overly emotional, you're not too overly logical. So it says an Abyssinian cat, and you see his little eyes, he's looking at the two balls of yarn, trying to decide, well, which one should I play with or pounce on next? But it's about the balance. Two is balance. And it says you may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. So again, it's the balance. And your job right now is to release and help clear out your past. And that's when you have this king and water and fire, who's this person coming in to help you. So there's your two. And it says it's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. So as you're going through this, as I said, give yourself grace. Don't get so upset or angry with yourself, sad. You have to really lighten up, and this person can help you, because the deeper you go into, like Chiron in astrology is the wounded healer, the more you go into those wounds trying to heal yourself, it can be a bit overwhelming. So don't get so serious, bog down, have a little fun as you're doing this, which takes us to the distant future. So, animal guides, what can you tell us about the distant future? So, this knight in shining armor, thoroughbred horse is charging in to help you even further, because now that you've cleared things, it's moving quickly. Your life is going to transform at a quick pace. And we have Page of Earth, more grounding, cheerful, reliable, intelligent, mischievous. So the page sitting there with a tiara on its head, a tabby cat, surrounded by books in the library. So remember before it was like the flowers. So when you look at that, instead of an abundant floral garden, you have an abundance of books. So needing to learn something. It says a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a new, rewarding, and uplifting career. And in this case, again, it's about you releasing. So you're learning from this person how to, and from your own self, exploration. You're learning something new, and it's going to be your chance to do that. So all this time that you're spending, you're reflecting, self-reflection, you're also going into the past. That's where you're learning. You're learning more, and when working with someone else, they can help you to dive even deeper. They may give you a recommended list of books or something to study, and that's something that will help you to continue as things are moving forward very quickly. So let's see about one more card can you give us about this immediate future? And I hope this is resonating with you out there, because it's basically, with all that's going on in the world right now, it's really a lot of people are turning more to esoteric ways and modalities to try to make sense of it all. And that's something that will make you think about, well, what's more in my life? So as you're doing this, know that you have taken a great step towards your healing, towards moving forward, and it will all work out well. And things may come up that might be a challenge or might disturb you, but just know that you're working through it and you have a guide who can help you. So this says Ace of Air. One. Ace is one, new beginning. So we're here, distant future. You'll have your new beginning after going through all of this. And it's the panda. You see he's reaching for a bamboo stalk. And it says implementation of your brilliant new idea may get off to a rocky start, but keep going. And again, your idea to heal yourself, to take care of whatever past wounds and traumas or control that was in your past life. I'm sorry, not your past life in that case, but in your past as a child, in your childhood. Just keep going with it. And it says the challenges will help you refine your plan and reshape your goals into something even better. So you're learning. As you're learning, remember, you're learning more. You'll take what you've learned and make it even better. You'll improve upon the way that you're healing yourself and take it to a whole new level. One, new beginning. You have all of that. And then look, the bottom card is the world. 21, 2 plus 1 again is 3, the expansion, The world is expansive. You have all these butterflies now, a collection, and it's the Shetland sheepdog and on top of this pedestal, just as proud, just like you had the Three of Earth with the little dog there, miniature poodle, getting an award. Well, now, ultimate Shetland sheepdog. And it says, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. That's what I just said to you. Have grace. Give yourself grace as you're doing this. And you've done it. You've completed it. You've moved forward. You now have the whole world at your feet. You've opened up a whole new portal for yourself that since you've cleared away that past, you've learned from it. You've learned how to deal with it. And you're moving forward. And you have everything you need, from the strength to the courage, the sun, everything for you. So congratulations. I hope that's something that you can learn from and can guide you on your healing journey further. And if you need one-on-one to get deeper into it, you can always go to PYJynJoy, PYJynJoy.com, and book your coaching session with me. We can go into tarot. I use tarot, numerology, runes, all sorts of fun things, crystals, obviously, to help you. And speaking of crystals, let's see what divine message, crystal wise, can help you as you're going through your journey. So, divine, what crystal will help the collective as they journey on this healing path? Tiger's eye. We have lions, tigers, and bears. Lions, tigers, bears. Oh my. And it says, overcome your fears. Remember? And that was the fear. Fears aren't real. Overcome your fears. You don't have to worry. Pick up a piece of tiger's eye and look how it glints. The colors are golden, like the sun, to recharge you, to fuel you. It's our universe, it's source. So overcome your fears. You don't have to worry about the things in the past. They cannot hurt you. You can heal yourself, and that will take away any pains that you may have had from it, and to allow you to move forward into a bright, bright, bright future. Look at how the brightness of the peacock. So that is your message. I hope that that resonated with you, that you can take from it something that can help you as you're on your healing journey. And remember, this is tarot. It's giving you an idea, a perspective now based on the situation at hand of what's going on. It gives you some advice, what outcomes can be if you do this, that, the other. But remember, you have your free will. And with free will, you can take this information and apply it for your best. You don't have to, this is not like saying you have to do this way. It's giving you an idea of, if it happens this way, this is what you can expect, but take from it what you will. So I'd be so thankful if you will click the like button, share this video with your friends so it gets further out into the collective, so that those who need to hear this message will hear it, as well as to subscribe to PYJynJoy. Click the notification bell so that you will get alerted when I have more posts up. But I do post every day, but this time it'll come to your box and you can click right on it. And what else was I going to say? Oh, yes, of course, go to PYJynJoy and learn more, book a session. So until we see each other again, thank you for tuning in. Love, light, and joy.